Hey, I'm Frank, and I come from Twixt, and it's normally really boring. It's nice here, it's calm. I hang out in the scrapyard with my friends, but then we had the drone night. The sky started falling, and Chim made some really big decisions, and then the Wakers, they started coming. They were like massive spiders. It was terrifying, really cool, but terrifying.
We see Pidge holding Fox in her arms.
I think by this point the rest of us have joined. We're limping up the hill, dragging people who are broken limbs, crushed, whatever it was. You got crushed.
I did. I got crushed.
And so we've just come across Pidge cradling the body of Fox there.
Fox. You weren't supposed to go, Fox. You weren't supposed to. You had so much that you still had to tell me. And you're supposed to teach me about the world. You're supposed to tell me where to go. And Fox.
You're my sister. I'm coming. Like, no matter what else happens, you're my sister. So
I just bury myself.
Yeah, silent hug. Just let it out.
Keira is also there because Pidge is sort of like a little sister to her too. And she just puts one of her like big hands on like the shoulder of Pidge and says, "I'm so sorry. I know Fox meant so much to you." And just make sure she knows just by my hand that I'm there. Don't say anything.
The rest of you can see this scene is carnage up here. There's a little clearing in front of the cave. The kind of hillside in general, sort of scrubs of small trees and bushes, but it's fairly open. Around the cave, there's an open sort of dirt area. This isn't secret by a long way, but no one else tends to come up here. But there are the remains of 3 of these huge wakers, these giant robots, and it looks like she's single-handedly taken all 3 of them down. But there is the leg of one sort of spearing her through the side there, while her body is still holding a spear, which is straight through the sensor array, straight through the heart of the last of these machines.
Can Frank try detach the leg that's in her, like not take it out of Fox, but like just detach it from the...
Sure, yeah. I don't think you need to roll for that at all. There's no time pressure. It's possible. Yeah, easy done. And I'll say you're able to push away the rest of the machine so it sort of falls in a heap on the floor.
Pidge is gonna kind of remove herself from the hug. Say, just give me a minute. I need to go and check something. And I'm gonna go into her cave. Number 1, to kind of look for what she'd suggested would be in there that I've to take, and number 2, just to spend some time in there and sit and be surrounded by everything that was Fox.
I'll say you've been in this cave sort of once or twice before, but only into this little sort of like little foyer kind of bit, which she'd tend to set up there's actually a table set up, which has some teacups on it. And around the walls there's like sort of herbs drying and things as well. But the cave goes deeper into the hillside as well.
I take, I grab one of the teacups that was always Fox's favourite, and I just keep that with me, and I attach it to my belt. I'm kind of carabiner clip into the belt and have that dangling there. And then I make my way further in and have a look for what she's suggested I find.
I think while Pidge is doing that, there was a big machine that stood sentinel above that didn't move into the village. So that's gone with all the rest of them. I think I'd quite like to investigate that.
Yeah. So that's one of the three that you might have seen from the top of the hill. You are welcome to do some looting, if you want to call it that, or foraging, rummaging,
Scavenging.
Yeah. A bit good grabbing, actually. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I guess
Just looting.
I guess the grabbing twins, would want to come with me.
I'm going to spend a minute here first.
Okay.
I would like to.
The pragmatist of the group. Yeah.
Chim is a pragmatist, but she also knows that Fox was one of Pidge's favorite friends, so I don't think she can be around too much. Someone meant so much to Pidge when she has just died, so taking myself out of the equation to go and see this big machine.
Cool. Can you please make for me a insight and survive check for me? Only difficulty 1.
Okay.
Any excess you get, because your momentum's already full, I'm going to say you get extra supply points for.
Okay. So I'm going to spend spirit. Okay. I'm going to add 1.
Yep. Insight and survive.
Just 1 success.
Okay. Is that a 20, I see?
No, it's 14.
Oh. The remains of this machine, they're all fairly similar. Like once you've seen one, you kind of get the feel from that. How many extra successes did you get? Was it more?
None, just 1.
All right, so just 1. You can see that the core of these machines have all been stabbed out. You see that Fox has her own version of an electro spear, similar to what Keira has, but this is clearly made with much more care and attention. Even though the cores of them are broken, there are generally lots of components like sort of motors and servos and stuff. Yeah, I think the one thing that does catch your eye on this is, and because you did roll okay for that, these have almost look like circular discs on the tops of them. When you've, I suppose Keira mostly, when you've seen other machines out in the wild before, they tend to just be, they don't seem to have these. So these are, the metal discs, the same kind of size and shape.
So I'm gonna pick up the special spear. Wait, I'm gonna sling it onto my trusty backpack that I've always had. And for Pidge later on, I think that'd be special to her. And I'm going to take a close look at this disc. That's something unusual.
Yeah. So this disc it's like the size of a dinner plate, and it's it seems to be welded or firmly affixed onto the sort of the shoulder of this machine. And you notice on the other two as well that they have this same thing. Would you like to try and remove it?
Yes, I'm going to get a shout. Keira.
Yes.
Are you well enough to try and remove a thing?
Absolutely.
And you can like hobble your way over with you. So we left last time. You were very badly hurt. You're crushed. How do you think that looks from the outside? What do you think we can see?
I just look like I've been beat up by like a gang. It basically looks like I got into a fight with your drone killer, just with the blender. So I don't look really well.
She looks like Flat Stanley.
But I've got like strength in me and my resolve, and so I just like pick myself up and just hobble over. Just dragging. One leg is really worse than the other. And I'm sort of just like dragging myself over.
Cool. I imagine just hobbling on your spear a bit as well. Cool. It's not actually difficult to pry this disc off, and you see what was a flat plane on one side. Actually, underneath, picture almost like a jellyfish. Actually, so it's sort of flat top, and then underneath there's a whole mess of like tendrils, but they're wires and sort of mechanical in nature. There's this whole array of bits which are sort of come out from underneath as you pull it up.
There was a non-zero chance that was going to explode, so I'm glad it didn't. Can I do another investigation on this?
Sure, and I'll say, Keira, you can help. And so helping, it just means you can add a dice, add 1 die. I will get this right one day.
I'm going to spend another to roll 3, and so you're doing 1 or?
1.
Yes. I'll say this test is going to need 2 successes.
Yeah, I'm going to spend another 1 then.
I think it's this one.
So that's 4 for me and 1 for me.
Yep.
And it's insight and
insight and operate.
2 successes for me.
One fail for me.
Okay. What did I need?
You did 2. That's perfect.
If I re-roll, do I get anything more? Would I learn anything more? Or
No, I'll say you've done enough there. So, you have never seen anything like this before, but I picture you immediately going into science time. You can see that the cables are all like very particular. There's like different sizes, different shapes. You quickly figure out that this is a control device of some sort. So you know that Wakers tend to be like self-operating, but whatever's been done to this one, it's managed to be externally controlled in some way.
And this scares me to say. I have no idea what this is. I know what it's for, but I don't know who would make or use such a thing. Look at Keira, and I know she doesn't know either. And it's a mystery.
I don't get scared easily, but the fact that you're scared and you don't know what this is, that scares me. And if you tell anyone else that, I will knock you out.
I'm going to tell everyone else that the second Shadowback is turned.
While this is going on, can we, make Fox look a bit, less mangled, more at rest?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was going to suggest the same thing. Although I was also crushed times 2, so I imagine I'm leaning on lots of things.
I think you're at the back just telling us what to do.
Yeah, and
like supervising.
yes, and if I heard the word mystery, like you would have heard what in the distance.
What is Nikolao doing?
Guys, this sucks, and I know I'm the guy that likes stuff, but I think we should do a proper sweep of the cave because, yeah, we don't know if the printer's probably down. There's lots of people that are hurt and stuff like that. We need to salvage everything that we can get.
I agree with you, but also, can you help me carry Fox up to the cave? Because I don't know if what the relationship like in the village, but I don't think she'd like to be. I think she'd like to be in the cave.
Yeah.
Pidge isn't going to like you taking Fox's stuff. What?
We should give her some time, at least.
There's not going to be anything in there that is of immediate use to people. We can do it tomorrow.
Okay. People hurt. People dying. Well, if we got supplies, okay. Let's carry Fox up there.
Whoever wants to student carry, able to carry Fox up, and I'll say there's like an armchair in that sort of foyer, that sort of front room to the cave. It's probably almost like more of a deck chair kind of thing because it is exposed to the elements, but it's a bit more dignified than sort of half under robot.
Is there like a blanket or anything?
Sure. Yeah.
Just
Mentioning supplies, that you were doing some quick maths when you were thinking about your AMPA blast. You know for a fact that about 50% of the supplies, in terms of food at least, comes via the Atoma 3D printer. So the village probably could survive without it. But it's not just that, it's the things that it can make which you can't get any other way. Like it can make bandages, it can make antiseptic, stuff like that, which is very, very tricky to make organically.
Do we know if there's any surplus, like during non-busy periods we would have made surplus of emergency materials?
The supplies in the centre of town, which are a series of warehouses which have all kinds of good stuff in them, but those would diminish over time as there are things which be used which can't be restored.
So I'm going to look at my trusty wrist-mounted computer controller, which is completely dead.
It is.
I'm going to do some mental maths on how long we could survive on a rate of attrition of the injuries that we know about, the ones we don't know about, the food that will be required for injured people, and I'm going to come up with a number, which is
3 months.
I'm not going to tell my friends just now.
Okay.
They don't need to know just now. There's plenty of time tomorrow.
One thing to say as well is this is kind of like midsummer that we're in. There is a harvest which you'll be able to get before the end of the season, so there will be more food There is food in the ground, but it will be a tough winter if there's not more solutions found. You all know as well the village isn't completely isolated. This isn't the only place in the world, but the village elders, especially Victorino, they keep aloof from other places. Like none of you have, in your young lives, have particularly been elsewhere, apart from Pidge, who grew up outside of town.
Not for very long, but
How old were you when you?
I was about 4, so like
Okay.
I have very, very early memories of coming. Of seeing things outside the town.
So the rest of you, maybe once or twice ever, you'll have met a merchant coming in, and you know that members of the town council will leave for a while to go out to meet other people. They'll often come back with supplies too, but it is never very much. It'd be sort of an interesting thing rather than, oh, great, here's grain for the year, something like that.
I'm just delving deeper and deeper further.
There is actually only one extra room in here.
I am delving deeper further.
And you immediately come, oh, it's back wall. There's no dungeon crawl today.
Solo dungeon crawl. You can all go kill some zombies.
There's no zombies. There might be mecha zombies.
Oh, that's fun.
Not in here.
Okay, I'll look around the room for mecha zombies and
You find no mecha zombies. You see a quite a sort of plushly appointed place actually. So there's a heavy curtain, which is most times that you've been to visit is drawn between the front room and this back one. But you see this is decent living quarters. There's like a little stove. There's beds, a couple of comfy chairs as well, and a writing desk.
I'll go and sit at the writing desk and see what's there. Just kind of rifle through everything.
Have we joined Pidge by this point?
As I went in, hearing you all come in, I would have made a point to very obviously close the curtain behind me, so I have the room to myself.
It doesn't take long at all. You find a few interesting things. You find a map, which shows the village of Twixt at its centre. Then there's the Agate Valley, which is where all this is. But it's pretty small on this map. It's like that size, and the whole thing's that big. Like you know the size of the world. You've seen a world map before, but this has things on it you've maybe not seen before. It's got the locations of like modern towns. It's got the locations of the old cities as well, and there's a few other things like marked on little notes and annotations.
I pocket that.
There's a little QR code type of thing on it as well, which I don't. What's your tech level, please?
3.
Ooh, you would understand. This is a duplication QR code. So if you were to get some tech working again, you could do a scan of whatever's on here, so you'd have a digital version as well as the paper copy.
Cool. Pidge knows that that's the case, but she's determined to just copy it by hand anyway. She's like, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're not spending time copying a map out by hand.
No.
It's quite intricate.
I'm not even looking at much of the details. I'm just kind of, seeing what's there, taking things that I think might be useful.
Yeah. What do you do for light?
That is a great question. I probably have just a torch on me at all times.
Yeah, I think you all would actually have a little flashlights.
So I'll be using my little flashlight to help out there, and be just flipping through old scrawled notes and stuff like that. And I imagine a lot of it is just Fox writing down her like stocks and supplies and like little notes that say "Tell Pidge to get me more wine."
Exactly that. Yeah.
Fun ant.
Yeah.
So there's lots of useful stuff around. There's things like so she does have a few weapons in here. There are a couple of pulsar rifles, bows actually, and sets of arrows. There's a couple of quivers of arrows, 3 first aid kits.
That's cool.
There's also very heavy-looking protective clothing. Imagine if sort of standard stuff would be like a set of just overalls. This is This is more like biker leathers, kind of.
Yeah. Kind of
It's like means it's going to get an upgrade.
This is heavy protective gear, a TL3. If anyone's taking that note.
I would be reserving that for Keira, the heavy protective clothing. Yep. I would take one of the first aid kits, and I would probably give one to Chim and one to probably Frank.
Cool.
And then, so that everyone's got one of something, I'd give Nico and I would give Tracy a bow and arrow each. So obviously this will all happen later, but this is my plan for I'm going to give it to.
There's also a toolkit, tech level 3, which, as well as like physical tools like sort of flyers and stuff, it's also got like voltmeters and a little oscilloscope and stuff as well. So all of which is offline, but will be functional if you choose to use it.
So Pidge is kind of in the headspace of she feels obviously terrible in this morning and feels fundamentally very strange about going through Fox's stuff and being in this private room. But she also knows that Fox as a person would never forgive her if she didn't just find the most useful places for everything that she owned. So there's like sentimentality trying to take over Pidge at the one where she's going, but I want these things, but then also just going, I'm giving the toolkit to Pidge, or to Chim, sorry. Give the toolkit to Chim, and Pidge is honest, in her head, she's almost not feeling worthy of much of this stuff, so she takes a first aid kit, and that's like all she's taking for herself.
Cool.
And the map, which is hers.
Yep. You also, in fact, could you make a roll for me? This is going to be an insight and survive check. 1 success needed.
Oh, that is 3 successes.
Wow.
With a 1 is...
Excellent. So you're already full of momentum, so no luck there.
So I'm going to, because I get 2 momentum added onto that, I should be able to spend it as I make the roll.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I can add, remove, or change a truth about the scene. And
She's alive.
nope. Yeah. I think I'll add just a little thing that Fox's favourite pair of like boots, like her travelling boots, are also lying around that she coincidentally wasn't wearing there.
Sure.
And Pidge is going to take those and have them.
Yep. Of course, you have the same size feet.
Yeah, truth.
Same size.
You also find a weaver lens.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I'll find the card for it in a bit.
It's like a scouter.
Yeah. But that lets you... Basically, they're used by a group called the Weavers, which... Ooh. Could you make me a roll? See if you've heard of the Weavers. 1 success needed. Insight and study, please.
Okay.
Fine.
1 success?
Yeah.
Nice. You've heard of the Weavers. You know that they are a group who are trying actively to control machines.
Oh.
That's what you know.
Yeah.
Got it.
And she has a pair of goggles that are specifically belong to them.
Yeah.
Which I don't know yet. But
Yeah, you also know. I'll assume lots of shared knowledge as you come back together.
Am I able to ascertain what these goggles actually do? Are they for a specific purpose at the moment, or do I just see a fancy techie pair of goggles?
You see a tech level 4 set of goggles.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they can go to Chim as well.
But you can see immediately that they've got sort of like a augmented reality overlays, and they give information about basically anything that you can see in the world.
What are Frank and Tracy's tech levels?
You're 3.
Oh, yeah, so
Is yours 4?
4.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Good to know.
Yeah, and then I will sit down on Fox's armchair, and I will cry, and I will be very, very loud.
Oh,
And you just all
have
hear.
you put on the goggles?
No, the only thing I've literally just made a pile of stuff in the middle of the room that I'm going to be giving out, and all I've taken is the map, the boots, and a first aid kit. And yeah, I'm just sat crisscross applesauce on our chair, and you just hear me wailing from the next room.
And I mean, I think immediately I'm gonna like very slowly draw the curtain back, draw it back, and come and sit with you just silently. And I'm going to hand you the special spear that Fox used. And I'm just going to sit with you. I'm just going to be near, and I see all the stuff I don't expect to be here, like those goggles. Like I would immediately recognize as being not unusual, but I'm not going to ask it right now. That's
As soon as Chim comes in, but then also once more people start pouring in, Pidge gets that thing in her head of going, I can't cry in front of these people. That's not cool. So she's just like,
Oh.
I found some stuff that. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry about all this. I found stuff that might be useful, and I think she'd have wanted us to have it. So there's some stuff for your stuff here. I got you to some bow and arrows, and some. I got you her armor. I think it will fit you. I had some first aid kits, and I don't know. I'm really sorry, everyone. I shouldn't have done that firework, and it's ruined everything. And I'm gonna. I think I need to go and leave, but because I can't stay here. But I'm really sorry about all of it.
Pidge. There's no way that happened because of a firework.
The blast went off, and then the drone net came down.
What if we talked about correlation and causation?
I
Just
can't
because
remember.
some things happen close together doesn't mean they're related.
What else would have caused it? It must have. And then now the atom is going to be down, and it's because I took the battery from the thing, and I
don't think it's just your fault. I think we all have a part in this. We did make the blender fly next to the nanobots.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything. No, Tracy, you've never done anything wrong.
I know that's not true.
Can I spend a moment to make sure Tracy's never done anything wrong?
No, you may not. Nice truth.
Can I add a threat to him? Tracy's never done anything wrong.
Kira says, Pidge, shut up.
You shut up, idiot. Oh, sorry.
No, you are. You shut up.
If you try to leave, I will pick you up and sit on you.
You couldn't catch me.
Yeah, literally at the moment.
No.
Try and get out. And I walk over to the entrance, or not walk. I just drag myself over to entrance.
strong breeze.
Try to get through.
Yeah, a light breeze is going to blow you over at the moment. I think we'll grab our stuff. We'll go down to the village. We'll check on Dad and Dean and your parents and
Bean.
yeah, I suppose. And then I'll get going.
If you're leaving, I'm coming with you.
I'm coming
I
with
think
you
we
too.
are.
Pidge, if anyone is responsible for what is going to happen over the next few days and months, it's me. I was the one that designed the bomb to, take out those robots, but the consequences are going to be a lot worse.
We wouldn't have had the bomb if I hadn't been an idiot and did a cool slide under the thing.
I would have had the bomb, it just wouldn't have been as good.
That was very cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Let's stop
really
the
cool.
blame game. I think the most important thing is we need to figure out if you're going, I'm going with you. I know everyone's going with you, but we need to figure out what happened.
Let's go down to the town and see that everyone's okay and that Beans is alive.
Yeah.
You giving us all the stuff? Okay.
Yeah,
Before we go, the goggles. You said there's a glyph. Can I scan those?
The goggles are all offline. All the electrics are offline just now. It's going to be a lot of work to repower them up, basically, because the EMP fries all circuits and things. But it's a job that you can do. It's just slow. Nikolao, you're you're at the edge of the cave. Are you sort of come into this?
I wasn't there.
You were there.
Yeah,
you were.
Okay, I'm going to say you're sort of closest to the door. You look round, and a hand is on your shoulder, and it is Victorino, head of town council, and says, "Right, Nikolao, town council emergency meeting."
Right, let's do it.
But he walks on past you into the room where he finds the rest of you there, and he's gonna sort of look at everyone, and you're kind of in the scene as well, so you've all come in together. Says, right, today's been a disaster, everyone. I'm not going to tell you to not blame yourselves, but the fault lies with all of us, with the community. We weren't resilient. We didn't have a backup plan. And all of this that we built could only ever have been temporary. But it is possible to make things better. We can come back from this. There's nowhere near enough food or supplies, but we need reliable power. We need something that's not at risk from attacks like this. And we need to find... We're going to need a new printer for a start. That Atoma was troubling at the best of times. It would only print one kind of bandage, which always had a little cartoon character on it, which is nice and adorable. Not functional.
I really liked the Tasmanian Devil. I liked it when it did that one.
Me too. Beans is covered in it.
I think it's, and you see me in pausing, is I think you've outgrown this place, all of you. I know you've been trying to test yourselves, test your abilities, see how strong, how fast, how clever, how... It looks at you two, pauses. Enthusiastic you are. And Pidge, my daughter.
I'm sorry.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare apologize to me.
Sorry.
Shakes his head and looks around the rest of you. Says, all hands will be working hard to make repairs, and we'll have round-the-clock guards on the town. None of you are fighters, but you're smart, you're clever, you're resourceful. If you can find any ways at all to keep this village safe, it matters more than you know.
Father, all the scouting in the world isn't going to do anything. These machines, it looks like someone was controlling them and sent them here. Look! Show you this. I know you don't have the technical expertise that I do, Father. But trust me when I say those are specifically built to wake up the machines and control them. They were sent here.
You see, he looks... Say, it's not an overt look, but you notice a little glance. Looks back towards Fox.
Why didn't you like her, Dad?
I did. Between us, we founded this town. She was one of the original members of the council and a driving force in building the village, building it up, helping with version 1 of the security grid.
Till you made her live in a cave.
She chose to live in a cave. We had differing outlooks, differing views.
Is Fox a weaver?
He snaps his head sideways at that. Surprised you know that word. But yes, she was.
Nico knows every word.
He doesn't know every word.
He knows every
He doesn't
word.
know idiom.
Stop insulting me. I've seen these glasses, haven't I?
Yeah, she was.
Is that Weaver technology as well? Disc?
No, this is different. The Weavers are not a united group. They're factions. There is infighting. Some sought to control the machines for the benefit of humanity. Others thought they could control the machines for power. Others thought they could control the machines to destroy them completely. None of those factions managed their goals. And the Weavers disbanded.
What faction was Foxborough?
It goes quite still and quite quiet at that. She wanted to destroy them. I wanted to find if we could control them again. They could be a huge boon to humanity, get us on our feet again.
Wait, you were Weaver?
Yeah.
Why did I know that? Why didn't you tell me that?
What would you have done with that knowledge?
Had it. Known it. Knowledge is its own reward. It would have made me think differently about you.
It would have made you try and leave this place before you were ready. You would have run off into the wilds, into these dangerous places outside this valley. And I wouldn't be able to protect you.
Not been doing a very good job so far.
A flashback of a montage. Lots of times where Victorino has actually protected Chim. If anyone wants to help me out with a couple of these, maybe ones that you've not really noticed, but times he was there for you.
He walks into Chim's bedroom at home, where Chim's not in, and sees one of the projects that she's working on. And he's smarter with tech than he lets on, and sees a little kind of fatal flaw in the project that might prove dangerous. And he just silently fixes it and moves on and never says anything. And then Chim never realizes.
He knows that his daughter loves experiments and is very, very curious. So just for his own motivations, sometimes he'll lay out instructions or leave books out here and there that Chim can find, so she can make these contraptions that can better serve the agenda of.
Yep, I'll say there's actually some things that you have made that have genuinely benefited the village. So you've created a better irrigation system, for example. You've managed to find uses for offcuts of the weird things the Atomic will print sometimes. You've managed to find some way to make them genuinely useful.
He's having a heated conversation with Dinko. He's having a heated conversation with Dinko about Chim's attitude, because Dinko thinks that she's a bit too hot-headed, kind of sure of themselves, and he's saying you need to teach her still. You need to guide her in this.
I'd add on to that as well that when Dinko first became Chim's teacher, that Dinko didn't want to allow Chim access to the Atoma, and Victorino kind of pulled some strings and put his foot down and said, no, get her involved.
So you've never once helped him?
He doesn't reply to that, actually. He just sort of looks, you see him reminiscing on those moments, but not telling you that.
If only you could emotionally support me as well.
Got all the times his emotions
we do not. Yeah.
Just as we're all sort of leaving with our heads either hung low or held up in confusion or wondering, I imagine Pidge is probably the last to leave the room, still in that chair. As Tracy's sort of about to pull the curtain away, he stops himself and he goes back and kind of crouches down at the chair, slips off your shoes and starts tying on Fox's boots. Just gives you a little tap on the knee and says, "You filled them well."
Cut to about half an hour later. Everyone is back down in the centre of the village. Can you all please take regain 4 spirit, please?
Oh my goodness.
This is a break you get to take. And this is a time where there's no particular huge effort required. Obviously, stumbling your way down a hill is tricky.
We take the river.
Wet boots.
It's the town council meeting. The entire town is actually, everyone who's survived is filling up the village hall just now. And you're at the top table, which is really nicely mic'd up, actually. The electronics are quite good, so everyone in the village can hear quite nicely.
So all the electronics are fried, so it's...
That's a good point. Very good point.
So you have to shout.
There's some megaphones.
Enunciate.
Yeah. Actually, one thing the Atoma thing can do is it can make speaking tubes, like those sort of cones. The trouble is it makes 1,000 at a time.
So we had teams of them in this.
Ready to rock.
There's no traffic, there's no roadworks, so.
Pidge is scanning around to see if Beans is there.
Yes, Beans is a. What were you hoping?
Smash Cut 2, Bean's still in the hammock.
Beans is there, but the hammock's still wrapped.
Yeah, I reckon so. It's almost like arranged almost like a toga kind of thing. It's sort of
He's
like
wrapped
rolled up, yeah.
but seems so content. It's like being swaddled.
Yes.
Beans, where am I supposed to sleep tonight?
Use your bed. What's wrong with you?
You don't get it.
Twix Village Council is arranged at the sort of the top table of this room. Most of the people, some standing at the back, some are sitting down. Others are sort of like leaning up against a wall. There's lots of familiar faces. You've spent your whole lives here. You know all these people. Starting with Victorino Spiegel, your father, your adopted father.
The idea is that I was born to some woman outside the village that Victorino had relations with. My mum was very sick and dying. She took me to the village to be looked after by Victorino.
Nice. I can see a flashback coming on sometime soon. There is Nikolao. You are sitting at this top table.
Speaking Chim.
There is Dinko Zimmert, the head archivist. Tobias Winfell, guardian. Head of the militia. Also on this table there is Hiroko Bao, the faith leader. There is Chrissy Richmond, head engineer. Broker Rodrigo, head farmer. Monique Griesa, the publican, owner of Monique's Tavern. And then the 3 sort of sages who are basically retired but do village council stuff. There was Abdul Ruga, Musa Abaro, and Tanya Libron. And they're all sort of sitting at this top table. The Victorino stands up, gets everyone quietened down, and says, "Thank you, everyone, for coming. Today has been horrific, frankly, and I'm proud of every single one of you. You fought bravely and kept this place safe for another day. But we've lost a lot." And pauses for a moment. You know there are, say, 10 people dead in total. None of your immediate families, though. Unless you really want them to be. We can do that, but was not advised.
They all died years.
I would love for one.
My family's already dead, so it doesn't even.
If anything, Beans is stronger.
We've lost friends and family today, but the village can carry on. We will find a way. But the Atoma is broken. And I've run the numbers. My daughter's run the numbers as well. We have enough supplies for 3 months, and then the harvest coming in as well. After that, it'll be difficult times. So I have a proposition for the council to vote on. A scouting party of our most You see him taking a second to choose his words carefully. Enthusiastic.
Hench.
Enthusiastic of people. I propose they go out, explore, try and find solutions to our problems, try and find power, try and find means of helping this community, this great community, live on.
The Rubble Rats are ready to go, sir.
That's not what we're not Rubble. No.
Chim, accept it.
Would you like to add anything? What do you think you might be able to achieve?
It's a sad day, but yeah, we're ready to go out and scout. We've got the skills, we've got the know-how.
Rubble Rats!
Rubble rats! Rubble rats!
This is still not what we're called.
Yeah. You get glared at from lots of people. This is
Oh, sorry. I know it's a sad day.
Sitting next to you is Monique. Sitting next to you on the panel says, I hope everyone learns to read the room as well on your travels.
I know, right?
They're looking across to you for do you have any inspiring words to add?
What do you want us to be called, Chim?
Nothing. We're just a group of people that know each other.
We're a group of people that know each other, and we love this village, and we will serve this village. We'll find the answers to the mystery, and we will find the power, and we'll bring it back. We'll save the village, definitely.
Rubble Rats, form up!
I can't form much.
Victorine looks at you and says, I think it's for the best. So looks across the rest of town council. Council, all in favour of sending the Rubble Rats to scout for us.
I feel like this is going to be unanimous, and I really hate it.
I love that you guys aren't even village council. This is just in the crowd. You just and it's a strong majority. Only 2 people vote against.
Give me their names.
One of which is Dinko. The other is Tanya Libron, one of the sages who tell us your connection with Tanya.
Tanya teaches me how to keep fit, basically, but it's more like centering my mind as well, because I tend to drift a bit. So she's like my main source of morality.
You do your Zumba class with her.
I do my Zumba class with her, yeah. We do Zumba every day.
And sort of on the surface level, it's about Zumba. It's actually about you learning yourself and learning who you are and your feelings and things. But so the two of them vote against.
Rubble Rats are ready to go, but we need to. You need to tell us everything that's going on as well. Stop treating us like kids. Like, who knew that? Who all knows that the town council guys, the head of the council is a weaver. He was a weaver, guys. Right?
Victory puts his head in his hands. And the mood in the room is like shocked and surprised. Hardly anyone knew that.
Say that in the tube.
And he stands up and says, Yes, I was. And addressing everyone, says, I'd hoped that we could find a way of using the machines to our benefit. That's failed. It's failed time and again. What more do you want?
Please send the Rubble Rats on a journey to find the answers. It's already passed. No, I don't want anything more, sir. I rest my case.
Adjourn.
Okay, I'm just standing next to Chim, and I literally see steam coming out of Chim's ears.
feel like you're going to start a slow clap.
Yeah, how's Chim feeling this moment? I'm watching this. Watching your slightly older friend.
My one day older friend I will now never get to be on that council, and never get to leave my mark on history in this village. And now we have to leave the village, and I don't want to leave yet.
Right.
That's I wanted to make the village better, not leave it.
Who are you saying this to?
Everyone. I commandeered one of those jokes.
I'll say this is in the moments after the meetings sort of dispersed and sort of milling around. You'll meet up with your sort of families and things as well. Okay, who has been looking after you in the absence of your family? Who sort of mentors for Keira?
I think like Tobias is like begrudgingly my father figure. Like he doesn't like look after me, but he's there to like sort of guide Keira and help her develop her skills, even though he wants nothing to do with like recruiting her or anything like that. But he's always been there, like to provide tough love and also be a shoulder to cry on sometimes when Keira actually feels vulnerable. I was also going to say there's like I can't remember what character is, but there's like a sage, I think, in town too.
The 3 stages are Abdul, Musa, and Tanya. Yeah.
Be the one and
Abdul was the former commander.
Yeah.
Doesn't speak about it much. Very good at chess.
Yeah, so I think like they have a good relationship going on. They just sort of intuitively understand each other, and sometimes they'll play chess together.
Nice. I think Tobias, once the sort of meetings adjourn, people sort of milling around, Tobias comes up and gives you a very sort of firm but like gentle but firm hug. Being careful not to like sort of squish the bits that are clearly crushed.
I didn't think I was this fragile. Do you think I'll make it out there? Like, I just want to protect my friends and, bring good back to Twix, and I don't have anyone else, so, and they're my friends, and I know I'm very proud, and you've always been there for me, but I need some advice.
All you need to do is make sure the number of times you stand up is as many as the number of times you fall down. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So the number of times I fall down are the number of times I stand up. Exactly. So just don't give up. And I won't ever give up.
Notice. I hate these kind of speeches, he says. You're not alone. You never have been. It's great that you want to protect your friends. They can protect you, and they want to protect you as well.
But if they protect me, who's going to protect them?
Each other. That's all it needs. Look after each other.
They do look after me sometimes. I mean, without them today, I'd be dead.
Yeah. You can trust them. You can rely on them. I'm sure of it.
I don't want to lose them. Like, what if one of them... What if I lose one of them? If I lose all of them?
Then you get up again. Scene.
I would like to imagine that Pidge and I and Chim are listening to that, and you should stop falling over. Stop falling over.
Does that mean if she falls down, twice in a row, but doesn't get up in between. She has to get up twice somehow.
That's when it starts falling apart, right?
Yeah.
So she falls down from the fallen position. Yeah.
Yeah, like if she falls down and then from that position falls off a cliff, then that's 2 falling downs, and then she needs to do 2 getting up.
I don't think we should listen to that guy.
Tobias looks over his shoulder, fixes the two of you with his sort of finest, like Paddington grade hard stare.
Pidge truly doesn't understand why.
Frank would quite like to grab Tanya before she leaves. Just, go up and like hold her hands and just look at her and go, why? Why?
She sighs for a second and says, why all of this? Why?
Why didn't you vote? Why don't you want us to go? Do you not believe in us?
I do. I really do. I want you to be... I just want you to be safe. And you won't be safe out there. There's so many things. But I don't feel we've prepared you well. You're not even scared of dragons.
Dragons are real. Dragons? The dragons are there?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's dragons out there?
Yeah. And we've not prepared you for any of this.
How'd you kill a dragon?
Punch it in the face.
You punch a dragon in the face? Kira's gonna love that.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe that you teach us so many things, and you try to prepare us for everything, and I'm really good at balancing out, and I can dance so well, but you didn't tell us dragons existed. I'm actually kind of sad about
that. She glances across to Victorino. I know we didn't. We promised. We all promised Victorino that we'd keep. We promised that we'd keep some things from you. Because you weren't ready. None of you were.
I give her hand a squeeze, and then I let it go. I say thank you. I'll come back. I'll see you, and you can teach me new dances. But I will be good, and I will punch a dragon in the face for you. And I'm gonna run over to these guys and be like, dragons are real.
I knew it!
So I'm pretty sure that was a metaphor for the evil that lives in the hearts of mankind, but
Dragon.
humanity.
There's no evil in humanity.
Aw.
You can punch the evil at the heart of humanity in the face.
It falls apart. I don't think we
Right.
really thought it.
Sort of as the meeting's kind of adjourned while all the council people are like still kind of seated and everything, but like just kind of getting ready to go. Tracy will push himself up to his feet and kind of start like walking forward, and he'll go in his pocket and he'll pull out a little pack of toothpicks and he'll get one out. Just say, "Well, I can see you want your top people on the job. But I'm going to warn you, it's not going to be by the book, but by God, it's going to get done. You people keep these streets safe while we're over here. You understand? We're coming back."
This is not the first time you've done this.
No, yeah, I imagine everyone's still like, shuffling papers and like, putting their things in their pocket.
They're like, oh, it's just Tracy doing his thing. They don't even like pay you any mind.
Exactly.
I think like the mystery, you tried this for the mystery of the lost sock.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a town council meeting about it, but you decided, actually, yeah.
Did you call a town council meeting?
That's right.
And as you're doing this, Pidge is just staring at you in awe. Yeah, we'll go to our dad and say, "Gosh, we're so lucky to have Tracy on the case."
I don't get it. I just don't. What are you seeing in him?
I don't see something in him. What are you talking about?
No.
I don't. I just think he's good at what he does, and he's cool, and I just think that's impressive, and that's it.
You lying to me or are you lying to yourself?
No one. I'm not lying to anyone, and I've never told any lies. Dad,
He's just watching both. He's collecting like reports from people. There's people bringing like paper notes and stuff. He's sort of collating stuff. Dinko is standing nearby as well. it's weird seeing Dinko without a sort of one of the tablet arm thing you've got as well. He's got a big full size, the pro version, where that is, and he's got a proper clipboard kind of thing, is writing notes and statistics and numbers and stuff.
Sorry, I destroyed all technology.
Sorry, I blew up the sky with a firework and caused all of this.
Well, my thing's sort of worse, but
I'm sorry to both of you, to all of you, for letting you think this is all your fault. Thank you.
it's a drawing of a dragon with a question mark. Ignore it. It's a thing. Yeah.
Thank you, Nikolao. Can you go run to the farms to see if they need anything?
They're real, by the way.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's a metaphor.
As I was saying, I was trying to open up to you. I'm sorry for letting you think this is all your fault. We got confident. We thought we could get by without backups. We thought we didn't need to be resilient because we were safe here. And now we're exposed. But the original sin, the original fault, is mine. I thought we could keep this place secluded, keep this place isolated from the world, but it couldn't continue. And if it hadn't been you, it could have been anyone else. Any one thing could have set it off. It was so fragile.
So we're gonna work this out, and then we're gonna sort this. We're gonna work out what's gone wrong, and then our banishment can be over, and it'll all go back to how it was.
Nobody said banished.
Feels banished. Hey.
No.
No, it's fine because that's what I deserve, and it's cool that my friends want to join as well. But it's fine, and I'm gonna fix it. So there's nothing to worry about.
You maybe didn't intend for it to feel like a banishment, but it feels like a banishment.
Everyone else in this town, the adults, all have jobs they need to work twice as hard at. The kids, they're just kids. They'll do their best. They'll try and help. They'll run around drinking too much of the carbonated beverage.
Special carbonated
beverage. But they can't be useful.
Beans told me he wants a job. He wants to work in the lumber mills.
Smash cut to Beans and Lumber.
Safe and warm.
Safe and warm, and there's a huge circular saw on the go.
Good carpenter.
Yeah, he's not allowed anywhere near it, by the way. It's fairly automated with those really. I've never seen the safeties on circular saws.
Yeah, this all stops.
Yeah. These exist in the future. Yeah. He is not getting hurt.
Not even a sausage could be cut.
No. But yeah, everyone else is going to be working twice as hard. You, and sort of seeing the two of you, and I don't know if the others are sort of nearby or not. You are flexible. You've got the ability to solve. Oh no! No, Pidge, please.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You have the ability to.
I can do this.
And I've always been impressed by that.
Thanks, man.
As I was saying, you have the ability. You are flexible, adaptable enough to do something that others couldn't. To go out into the world and find the truth.
Father, for once in our lives, could you talk to us like a father and not the head of the town council? You're sending us out to on a mission that we may not return from. Your daughter thinks that this is all her fault, even though I've explained it was mine.
It's mine.
No, shut up!
Both of you. Continue.
We, for the last few hours before we go, need a father and not the head of the town council. Please, just be a person for once.
I don't know how. I don't know how to be. He says it's louder. I don't know how to be a good dad. Your mum knew. She was great. She was the best of me. I love you both. I don't say it often. I'm aware.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, okay.
Jam?
I love you too. I love you all. Obviously, I love you both.
I love you, Jam.
I think this is an awkward silence for a moment.
We'll make you proud, Dad. I won't. I promise I won't ever mess up anything ever again.
Don't promise that.
Promised it. No takesies backsies. I promised it.
Well, I'm already proud of you. I'm proud of all of you and your friends. You're growing into something incredible.
Even Nick?
Especially Nick.
What?
Yeah. I agree. I just kind of got the vibe that you didn't like him as much.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I think you didn't like his picture of a dragon earlier.
It was fine. No, I've got a lot of time for Nick. He's clever in a different way to the rest of you. He's always thinking 2-3 steps ahead. Takes a drink of some especially carbonated beverage.
Nick is the cleverest guy I know.
I'm right here.
You're second.
What? I am a distant first.
We cut to next morning. All of you, this is a bed rest. You can regain up to 6 spirit if you like.
Sweet. Back in the game.
For people who are injured,
Yes.
I would like, for each injury, you're going to roll a. Usually it's other people trying to heal you, but I'd say there's certainly someone who's a good medic in the town. So I'm going to make you roll. You only need 1 success for this. This is like your personal. Almost like you take the advice of sort of keeping off the weight of things, and you like not wiggle too much when you're getting bandaged or whatever. So can both of you make what will this be? Resolve, I think. Yeah. Resolve and talk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm good. 1 success.
Just off it.
Spend the spirit.
So that's already burning into tomorrow's spirit pool.
Well aware. 3. It was worth it.
He's not double crossed anymore.
So you've both got crushing injuries. What that means is you can now say either bandaged or splinted, or where do you think you've been injured?
I sort of pictured kind of like around the torso, kind of like trying to run away,
Right.
fell on his back, crushed.
Very hourglass fire.
Yes.
That's like crushed ribs almost. Or...
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
My one leg is like really, really badly got it. And then I think like the other leg kind of got it, but
It's the non-bruised one. You got a bruised leg.
really bad bruised leg and a one almost good enough. So I would say like the right side of my body.
Cool. So you're all patched up, and so please change your injuries to be bandaged. So crushed brackets bandaged, and if you want to be specific on where they are, if you like as well.
Can I say that we probably potentially all slept in the clubhouse just to be close to each other, and just kind of potentially some of our parents didn't want us to, so we went to bed in our houses, then snuck out, and so that's probably the case with Chim and Pidge, that Victorino told us to stay home that night, and as soon as he checked on us in bed, we snuck out the window and headed down to the clubhouse to spend the night in there.
When we fall asleep, we all chant Rubble Rats.
Rubble
Know what they're called.
He'll grow at you. The following morning, you're gathered in the village square. People are going to like sweep some of the rubble and things just to make like paths easier. You're all gathered, and there's a bit of a sort of a send-off committee. There's quite a few members of town council, members of your own families as well. Naturally, Beans. Is there anything you would like to say to particular members of the town before you head off?
Fine.
Dean.
Oh, lass! Well, that's wonderful. Look at this. Look at this. You've done a whole side on that. Do you think there's something like good inside it?
I hope so. When I get all of the sides, I bet it's going to be amazing.
I think there's like treasure.
And dragons. The world is magical.
Keep working on it. Keep working.
Tracy is gonna crouch down, put his hands on Beans' shoulder, say,
Oh.
"They're in your hands now, kid."
Beans already has like quite big eyes.
Yeah.
They go huge. Like, okay, yeah, Tracy. I can look after them all. Should I use my stick?
Yes.
You've seen Beans' it's this little quarterstaff he's made. I mean, he's fairly wee, so it's about like 6 feet tall. It's covered in like crayon drawings and stuff. Like there's pictures of the towns, like drawing little stick people on it as well. It's also got like a dream catcher on top. And there's like other little attachments and bits and pieces like stuck to it. It's a real like scrappy work of something, including like there's a little sort of ring at the top for like blowing bubbles.
Yes. Means, where's your stick?
I didn't think I was allowed to, but I think look, and he sort of looks around like, yeah, we need to keep everyone safe. I'll do my best.
I will stand up. I'll give Uncle Dean a big hug. And I'll then go over to Monique and give her a sturdy handshake. Just say, down to make something of myself.
Indeed, and you will. You certainly will. And she does one of those like sort of patting hugs that shows you're not actually great friends, but
Yeah, absolutely.
And she slipped like a little half bottle of apple juice into his little
A little bit flask.
yeah. Actually, she's gonna say, yeah, I've got you something. It's a real hip flask.
Oh my god.
So
I don't know what to say.
It's pewter. It's got a little monogram in the bottom of it.
It's the monogram.
Tracy Lament, P.I.
Rubble Rat Investigations.
Christ.
Keira goes up to Tobias, and there's really no words. They just like everything was said last night, and so Keira just has that stone wall face. She's very stoic. She just gives Tobias a look, and just waves, and then starts walking away.
Nice, yeah. Tobias does one of those nods. One of the just a. People are not great at expressing their emotions, even in the future. Many fields of science have come a long way. Not sharing your feelings.
Men should work on it.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
Tracy is crying in front of you all. Thank you very much.
Nikolau's got his mum and dad, teacher standing around, I guess. But he's off been like, people are trying to clear up stuff and that. He's been running about in the morning trying to do that as well. So he's coming towards them now though.
Right.
But he's brandishing something, right?
Okay.
He goes like this. How are you guys getting on for snacks? Somehow Bendy wasn't smashed to pieces.
Yeah, Benny's fine.
Completely broken, like, EMP and stuff like that. Is there any way we could get in together's coins and, I don't know, smash or something?
Maybe spend some supply points if you want.
All right.
But
listen, Mum.
Hey, Nick. What's up?
We're going. It's a big day. Any words of advice?
I think you'll be just fine. I think you will. This town was never big enough for you. I could always see that. You'd run from one side to the other and come back again, like, hey, where's next? And I couldn't tell you, I couldn't say, hey, just run over the hill or do something else. So this is your chance. You can spread your wings. Your metaphorical wings. Please do not try and make yourself wings.
Dragons are real. I'll do you proud. You and Dad.
And your mum gives you a huge hug because she can express her feelings.
Nice. Dad.
And he nods as well. And then you get a hug. You've got a loving family. Yeah.
Nice.
You're gonna hug your teacher as well.
That homework's looking a lot less important now after what went down.
Teacher gives you a little pad. It's just pen and paper, but it's full of long division.
Keep me going on the road, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
Listen, it's been real.
The hilarious thing is that this is probably all of our teacher as well.
It's the only one that goes to school.
But yeah, you're given a book of maths problems.
I'm sure I'll get around to them.
I hope so. It's good for you. If you want to be this master trader, you're gonna need to be more than just quick on your feet. You need to quick your brain. You know. I don't know if you've got that in you. If you just apply yourself.
Right.
I'm sure you will.
Thanks, Teach.
And yeah, you get an awkward handshake from them.
Pidge is going to. She's not going to speak to anyone in particular. She's going to sit down, literally just in the middle of the square, and not really caring who's listening, and take the spear. And she's just going to start talking to that. And she says, "We're leaving today, Fox. I know I always said that I wanted to, and you always said that I wasn't ready, but that you were excited for the day that I was ready. Today's that day. I don't know if you remember, but a few months ago, I was up on the side of the hill, and I know I wasn't supposed to be, and I saw some lights in the sky when it was dark, and they were moving, and I didn't know what they were, and you didn't know what they were either, and I'm gonna find out for us, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell you all about it, and tell you everything that I found, and all the people that I meet, and the cities that we visit, and I'm ready for it. I'm not scared. And I know you said that I would be scared when I left, and I'm not scared, I promise. So I'm not, and it's going to be fine. I just wanted you to know that I'm not scared. And I'm going to put the spear away, and I'm going to quickly walk over to Abdul and hand him a queen chess piece and go, "I stole this." And then I'm going to walk back to the rest of the group. Nice.
Chim has made airport luggage on the wheels, but it must be 6 feet long at this stage, because just kept adding to it. She thought of things they would need on their travels. So there's one compartment for food, and there's one compartment for clothes, and there's one compartment for rope, and it just kept adding on and adding on.
Yeah. Everyone else has proper rucksacks and things, and you've got sort of rope over the shoulders and all the good bits of hiking and stuff. You've brought your wheelie suitcase.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everything's in there that we possibly need, and I guess I want to say to Victorino, to Dad, good talk last night.
Yeah, agreed. It's the first time for everything, and I'm glad.
Sure hope we survive to have another one.
He smiles at that. Just know that I'm already proud of you, and I can't wait to hear the tales that you'll tell when you're back.
Of course you're proud of me. You've met me.
Scenes. So you head out of town. You walk down the valley. There is a dirt road, leads down to the sort of lowlands below. This valley runs north-south. You're walking south, and you can see that there are lots of other hills. Your valley is not a particularly special one. It's just one of many in this sort of upland area. For context, I'm thinking sort of Scottish Highlands kind of place that we are. So there's some big steep hills, but there's also some like rolling, the Perthshire, if you will, of of this future world.
I like it.
Just to double check, with all the scene changes that have happened, should you have been adding threat?
I'll add 2 more, I think, just for funsies. And because you've had your overnight break, you've got your 6 spirit back. You should all be on full basically just now. There's been enough time to recharge yourselves. So you are heading out of the valley, and for a lot of you, to coin a phrase, one more step and it'll be the furthest from home you've ever gone.
You came up with that?
I did.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I should be an iconic fantasy writer, I think. Yeah. It's Lord of the Rings.
What?
That's crazy. You tell me one of the R's in JRR stands for rich?
It does. Yeah, do you know what the other one stands for? Raspberries.
Whoa.
Just rich raspberry.
Raspberries, yeah.
Just rich raspberry. Token.
I always thought it was joking, token.
What's going through your minds is this sort of the journey literally begins.
That sock's never going to be found.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I'm free. It's my time to shine.
Yeah, how do you say?
I think I'm so happy. Like, I'm like, this is my chance. I've not been this is a new adventure. I've not been allowed out. Like, I've been restricted my entire life, and gosh darn it, this is going to be a fun journey, a challenging journey, but as long as I remember what Tobias said, just stand up as many times as you fall down and everything will be okay. So I think I'm still really stoic and all that, but I've still got like a little skip in my step. You can tell Keira's in a good mood this morning.
Excellent.
I messed up everything. I'm a screw up. Everything doesn't me. The town's going to die. I need to fix everything. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm really sorry. I'm going to fix it. I swear I'm going to fix it. Some of this she accidentally mumbles out loud.
No!
I'm thinking the suitcase was a bad idea, but I'm never going to say that to anyone.
Yeah, it is bouncing around. It's rumbling around. It's like it sort of spins up sideways. You've got a weird little awkward twist to get it back again.
Definitely like behind everyone else.
I feel like Frank reaches into her pocket and pulls out the bandages for Beans, and then realizes that she's going to be not going to see Beans for a long time, and has a little puts it back in the pocket.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Everyone else won't be, but he'll be fine.
Okay. He is bulletproof.
He has a stick.
He has a stick.
These bandages have cartoon ducks on them.
This could be for Pidge.
What's Nikolao up to?
Yeah, I think Nikolao is probably similar. Pretty happy about the journey, I think. So excited to be like just being out of the village and stuff like that. I think he's felt pretty restricted. So spring in step, doesn't have a stoic face. He's showing a spring. But can I have taken Vendy with me? How big is
sure.
that drone?
Yeah.
Can I have it like on the backpacks?
I think so. So I imagine Vendy's about this kind of size.
Sure. So that's
So it's awkward. It's not easy.
not ideal, but
But Vendy can fly a bit as well. But not just now because
Yeah.
you've still not recharged anything
Exactly.
with the EMP.
Similarly, Tracy's also got a bit of pep in his step. We have a clear-cut mystery. Like, what are the... Well, we kind of know what the discs are, but who made them? Why'd they make them? He's probably, like, really bothering Chim right now for information on them that he does not understand. You're getting a lot of in English, damn it!
Where were you when I was discovering these? That would have been the time to ask this.
I had a crushed torso.
Always an excuse.
And I was mourning the loss of someone.
As we're walking along, as much as Pidge is like beating herself up and all the rest, she is also aware that this is the farthest she's ever been from home. So she is having a very good look out for cool stuff. Like specifically in the river, she's seeing if anything's like going down the river that she could dive in and grab or anything fun. Just like new cool sticks and bits,
Shiny rocks.
bits of stuff that's fun.
I tell you what, make me an insight survive check. See
Excellent.
what you can find.
Aliens are not good. Oh, that's 2 successes.
Nice. Give yourself a supply point as you find some jetsam, I believe, because flotsam's the other one.
Are the supply points a maximum?
Not really. No,
Right, cool. Cool, that's fine.
You see, bobbing down the water. There's actually the remains of because this is down river. This is the river in the valley. You're just moving further down. You can see there's actually a bit of big sort of robot spider leg thing that seems to be floating. Actually, it's sort of bobbing down. It's actually got caught in the reeds.
You're all kind of walking ahead a bit because Pidge has been walking behind you a bit depressed, and then you just hear a splash and turn around and Pidge is in the river, just swimming towards it.
It's about this big, by the way.
It's fine, it floats. I'll take it back. Don't worry. I'll go in and try and drag that out, and once I get it, I'll bring it back onto shore and say, "Chim, I found a leg. What can we do with it?"
I'm going to examine it to find out what we can do with it.
So there's all kind of components and things you can pull apart from it. It will take some time if you want to get supply points from it as well. But you could pull it apart into like the metal plates. You could easily make like some like cool armor bits and stuff. There's also be like servos and motors in the limbs as well that you could certainly do some stuff with. It is heavy and unwieldy, but you're welcome to add that to your inventory if then you can carry it.
Yep. Strapping it to my
Spider
back.
leg.
We
Strapping it
make
to my
a
back.
full-size vending machine.
Wow.
We're going to give Vendy an upgrade.
One leg.
You continue walking down the valley on your way. The river's getting wider and slowing down a bit as it's sort of moving down into these sort of foothills. And you see, let's get, I can have the giant bear, please. Yeah, there is. And, oh, you know what, actually?
Oh.
Even better.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's
my.
a giant.
And the giant bear, please. And both the spiders.
Whoa!
No.
Cool and fun.
How did we not see
Yeah. I get snuck up on us.
It's more you kind of snuck up on them. You've been walking in the valley, and these two forces of robo spiders, they are fighting against a massive, big bear, which is like it is a sort of genetically modified bear.
Actual beer.
Which has like almost like obsidian-looking like shards on its back. I'm calling this a shard bear. That sounds right.
Oh. Not a shard bearer.
Nope.
Shard beer.
Yeah. I've nearly finished Stormlight Archive.
Okay.
So I'll sleep afterwards. The giant thing is, I think it's actually another giant bear, but this one's huge. That is the actual size in relation to you. It's like 4 times as tall as you are.
Different type of beer.
classic pasture bears?
But these two groups are duking it out. Robo spider things versus giant bears. I'd like everyone, please, to make me a quickness and sneak check.
My specialty.
Spend 2 that I don't have good.
This is target number 2.
There, yeah, I'm spending 2 on that.
My specialty.
Rolls really bad.
270.
I'm gonna spend 1 and roll.
Successes?
2 successes.
1.
Everyone's doing a decent job of sneaking along. So the path is going down the side of the river. There are tallish reeds. You're able to sort of sneak down underneath that. What do you think you do to make a noise or not to sneak as well as you'd hoped?
I think she's just not as aware of her surroundings, so I think she accidentally trips over like a rock or something and then has to catch herself.
Yeah. So like stumbles, makes a little noise.
The suitcase is really noisy.
Sure. So rumbling like trying to drag them.
Come on.
Meanwhile, one mecha spider stabs Shard Bear in the neck, and it dies. And the other one is leaping, trying to jump up onto giant mega bear. Mega Shard Bear. It looks like the spiders are going to win.
Oh no.
Are we team living beings versus the...
I think generally, yeah.
I think I'll go the bear.
We love the bear.
We love the bear.
But also,
The
in terms
bear.
of being team living beings, we're also living
Yeah.
beings, so we could just
Run?
run.
I would say run.
Have you got another bomb?
You would say run.
That means we should.
Yeah, that means we can run.
Directly at the. I'll protect you.
They'll duke it out. Like, if we fall down on this one, we're not standing up.
Guys, wait. We're really close to the village, though.
You're about an hour's walk down the valley.
If they win and then they head that way again,
Well, what do you suggest we do? Hide and see if they duke it out and see who survives, and then
They don't like the
what
water.
if we lead them away somehow?
Why don't we get them into the water? They jumped over it last time, right?
we all have cool weapons and stuff now. So,
I also think I've really, in the last few seconds, really bonded with the bear. I call it Paddington.
Kill him!
So,
Sorry, the giant one's Paddington?
yeah, the giant one's Paddington.
the dead one I called Pooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dead.
What do? Decision time, please.
Okay, let's get them.
Anyone who wants to take a shot at one of the mega spiders, you are welcome to. You can run up and stab him with a spear if you like. That's always fun. I love that.
I know you love that
Yeah.
one. I'm not sure Keira likes it.
I'm gonna break the bottom joint off of my big spider's leg and stick it in my sling and just swing it above my head.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like sort of its toenail, whatever that would be. End bit, little.
A little pointy bit of it. I'm gonna stick it in the sling and I'm just gonna.
Go for it. Quickness fight. Anyone else doing an attack? We can do this all simultaneously. Let's go.
Bow and arrow.
Go.
I would quite like to fashion like a hook on the end of a rope, and I'm swinging it around so it goes around the spider's legs.
Nice. Spend a supply point to do that, but sure.
Can Keira, instead of running up and stabbing, can she just throw her spear?
Sure. Yeah. You will have to go and collect it later.
Oh god.
Later, hopefully, they'll be dead.
So yeah, anyone who's attacking like that can roll.
I get 2 successes.
Use some supply points to create some caltrops or something similar.
Sure. I would say that's probably a spidery thing's probably the thing that would be least effective against because it doesn't put much of its weight down on any one spot.
Tripwires. Some sort of spring-loaded tripwire that'll...
Love it. Yep. So we'll say that if it crosses the line and comes towards you, you're likely to tangle its legs. Yep. Love that. That's probably tech level 2, I'll say. So 2 supply points.
That's one for me, so... done that. Can I do it twice, or is that...
I'll say just once.
Okay.
Once we're done. Yep.
And that goes down right in...
Yeah, so right in front of you guys. Yep. Successes.
1 success.
2 success.
2 success.
2 success.
And you've done your tripwires. Cool. An assortment of arrows and like spider toe things and stuff comes flying at this one. I'm going to actually spend lots of threat.
That's a whole lot of that.
Wait, do we get something with
Yeah, when you spend 3 threat or more, we gain
1 growth.
1 growth.
Exactly. Please all add a growth point. Yeah.
I gain 1 spirit as well because of that's another thing I have.
What's your other thing that you have?
When the GM spends 3 or more threat at once, we gain 1 spirit.
Oh.
I can't remember what I got it from, but it's on there.
Giant spiders versus bears keep on fighting.
Can we spend momentum to increase the damage of the stuff that we just did?
Sure, if you like.
In theory, we could spend
Also,
all 6 between us and increase the damage by 6.
I would agree with doing that.
Sure.
Do we want to do like 3 and 3 or all in one?
I think 3 and 3, and it just means that if we've got a chance to take these things out in one massive barrage, then we could just, literally spend all of our momentum.
Yeah.
Because we gain back momentum reasonably quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're spending 6 points of momentum.
Yeah.
One of them drops it dead. Do you want to take that off the map? The small one. Yeah. The other one leaps onto the shard there.
Onto Paddington.
Onto Paddington, and is poised to basically rip its throat. From up here, you see a figure stand up. They have a electro spear, just like you. You see them, and you see like 4 or 5 others stand up as well, and they have There's something about them. I don't think any of you are quite able to put your finger on, but they seem to be almost glowing in a way.
They're pregnant.
No. Not that you can tell from this distance. But the spider comes charging up the hill towards the group of them, and they lay into it with spears, and they kill it. Shard Bear here, seeing they've got opportunity to escape, is going to run off and sort of licking their wounds as they go.
Bye, Paddington. Live well.
Yeah. Love you. I hope we see you again sometime. Narratively convenient moments.
This is the thing that softened your heart.
This bear. I like what I like.
From the top of the hill up here, one of this group shouts down and says, Keira, is that you?
My character has died a
You're the only
lot.
one that died 3 times.
She has tough lessons. She learns things like the very hard way. Like she's useless in school. Like you can't sit her down. You know.
School hard knocks.
Yeah, school hard knocks. That's her motto. So I'm very curious to see how my character will evolve, and maybe she'll become a bit more vulnerable.
Maybe not die.